in Salt Lake City. And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Utah Utes offense will get first crack at it today. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning it on! They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get him to the 33. And the Utes racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Utes line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. So TCU's offense has its first opportunity of the day. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
On the run, it's Payne. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Under fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking for a man, it's Owens. That's reeled in, it's Payne. Smashes through the tackle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. They're going to run it. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. He'll sneak it. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. Pressure coming. And the Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wilson will throw. Finds his man. It's Godfrey. And they're able to get him down. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be 4th down. The Utes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Finds a man on the left. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Payne. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the back. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. The give to the left. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. And the Utes in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Release to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Parker. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll go right back to the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
catch in the middle. It's Brady. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. From the red zone, it's Brady. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wilson to pass. Immediately fires to the middle. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on second down. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on second down. Setting up the screen. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Utah! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. So first down here as they go back to work. Give to the single back. Powers through the defender. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Horned Frogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. On the move, he fires. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Get it out on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This is why Rice-Eccles is one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. Pulls it in. It's James. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And he'll just get rid of that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Utes are in the hurry up. throw it from the red zone. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a gap, it's Parker. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Wilson will throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Here comes the heat. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to take off. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC.
Number 89, set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. And so far, this has been a most frustrating performance for this junior quarterback. They came into this one believing that they could make explosive plays in the passing game, but they haven't taken care of it. And they haven't done much up top. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Owens. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. Unleashes one deep. 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Working that left side. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wilson to pass. The sure hands. It's Godfrey. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Utes will have it 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Gets rid of it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
The Utes want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the catch. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. New set of downs after the completion.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need...
Trying to take it back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. To the air, it's Owens. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Sends it downfield. On target to the left. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got a chance. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Horned Frogs can really attack on this second and short. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Gets it out fast. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Throw to the end zone, picked off. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Fires to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. And the Utes have a lot of options on second and inches. Wilson will throw. Got it in the middle. It's Godfrey. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wants to go up top on first down. Bringing the heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they come up with a big play. Make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. And they won't try another play, instead taking a knee, and they'll head to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City.
The Utes will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing...
Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Back to throw. It's Owens. Stands in and takes the hit. Finds the tight end. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man downfield. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's first down from the 11. To the air on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. This is why Rice-Eccles is one of the toughest places to play in game tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, and the attempt is no good. He missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Godfrey. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, not much room to run. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Warren. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and long. Thomas back to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Got a man. It's Payne. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the returner will be dragged down. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this... He lets one fly deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Almost had the completion, just missed him.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Utes are on the move. Pulls and throws up the RPO. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. The give is to Williams. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Got it behind the line. It's Warren. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Thomas looking to fire. Moving out of the pocket. It's complete on the right side.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed. We saw it right there.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Tulane delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in New Orleans. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. after the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to it. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it at the 20. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space, it's Payne. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job.
Into the house. Touchdown, TCU.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Turning it on! And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll give it to him again. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back. He's looking at his playlist, and he's saying,
and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Handoff to the single back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal block offense.
They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. 2nd down coming up. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Complete downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Horned Frogs look to do some damage in the red zone. He wants it all. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
He'll bring it out. It's Ross. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get it. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Utes! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Makes the grab for the two. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Grabbed by the kicking team. Touchdown, Utah! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun to give, looking for room. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
This is why Rice-Eccles is one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lost one down the sideline. And here's the third interception of the night. Taking it the other way. And he was looking for the pick 6. He'll have to settle for getting it inside the 30.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
And the Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Using his legs, it's Brady. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Quarterback adapting. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over.
There he goes. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Horned Frog just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Throwing right. Makes the catch. It's Shelton. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Line gets set. First down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's Payne. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Flips it out on the screen. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on. He'll take a shot. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. So a little too much contact trying to defend the fade in the end zone, and the PI will move it closer. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Going for 6. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Owens. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Got his man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He's looking to throw. Caught. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll send the tight end in motion. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Here's the pressure. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
I have more defense optional.